Hi, we're Jen and Chris Corsi, and today we want to talk to you about something you can do for other people. Identifying heart values.
You know what? This is skill 6 of the 19 skills, and this is another one of my favorite skills because what we're looking for is some of what God has placed in other people. So we're looking at and for what is it that you see God has knit in the fabric of other people's identity and their character. These would be qualities that reflect His heart and His values. And so, for example, might be for Jen, what I see that God has placed in Jen and what He's placed in you would be just a high value on truth. Jen really values truth and honesty and integrity, to the point that like lies, deception, falsehood really bother her. She does not like half-truths. Jen really values the truth. And you know what? This reminds me of Jesus, who said He is the way, the truth, and the life. So truth is also a high value for Jesus. So I see that He's placed that quality in you. And it inspires me to see how much you really tend and value that quality. It's just abundantly clear to me. So what we're looking for is, what are some of those qualities that He's placed in the people around you? This might be your children, your spouse, your friends, your loved ones, your community. And we are trying to highlight those values. So Jen, what can they do with that? Like, what do they do with this information?
So I would encourage you to actually interact with God about it a little bit, to have Him give you some insight on the people in your life. You may have plenty of ideas already, but He might have a new perspective on something for you. And so just take a couple minutes of reflecting on something you appreciate. Ask God for His perspective and His mindset towards the people in your life. And then ask Him, what does He want you to know about them? What characteristics of His are in those people? And again, you probably already have a good grasp of those that are in the people who are closest to you. And so it may just be things coming to mind that you already know. Or there might be something that even surprises you.
Yeah, and you know what I like about this is this is a way to help people feel seen. Because when someone shares with you, like, this is really what I see in you, what I like about you, what I enjoy in you, I really see that God's planted this seed in you, and it comes out in our interactions. People feel loved, they feel valued, feel validated. All kinds of good things happen. And so you're giving this gift free from any strings, any expectations. You're just saying, hey, I see this in you and I like it. Because let's face it, humans are really good at telling other people what's wrong with them, right? We are really good at noticing and verbalizing what's wrong. And so we're going to flip the switch here into relational mode. And we're going to say, hey, this is what I see God has created in you. He has nurtured in you, and He has grown this in you, and I like it, and I'm thankful for it. So just ask Him who would be the people that He wants you to practice this skill with. And you might be pleasantly surprised by what happens.
Well, I want to practice it before we finish.
Okay.
One of the things I really appreciate about you is the father's heart God has given you. You have an amazing father heart towards our children, even towards other people, but I just see that father heart that He's put in you that really reflects the Father's heart.
Thank you. So I feel seen, I feel understood. Just this pleasant, very peaceful response kind of bubbles up in me, like, oh, she gets me, she understands me. And it really puts words to some things that we might feel, but no one's ever called it out. No one's ever put words to it. So just hearing those words, I think for a lot of people is going to be very life-giving and very refreshing.
So today I'd encourage you to put this into practice, because we are the practice people. So we want to see you actually do this, not just be encouraged by hearing about it, but actually practice it, because that's where you're going to notice the difference for you and for the other people in your life. And share with somebody. Pray about who God would have you share with, what you see in them that reflects the Father.
It'll make them smile and make your heart smile as well. Enjoy.